Hey, what's up everybody? Fred with Cutting Edge Window Tinting here. We got this brand new 2019 Audi A3. I'm doing the side windows right now. I'm going to show you a quick little process of doing that side window for you guys, so you guys can get an idea. I know sometimes we look at cars and we're like, oh man, it's an Audi, it's a this, it's a that. We get a little bit, I guess you could almost say a little bit scared to do them. But there's nothing really to worry about. So what we're doing here is our usual prep. Gonna take a towel, make sure everything is nice and clean. It's our towel, it's moist. Shove it right into the seals. Clean everything out. Again, this is a brand new car, literally. I think it has like 700, maybe, if that. Could be wrong, I think like 70 actually, miles on there. So cars are typically pretty clean, but obviously you always gotta try to do the best you can. So then roll up our window, spray it, take our blue Scotch pad, clean it all around. Again, like I said, always make sure to go over them anyways, because even though they're brand new, you know, anything small can be stuck in there. So what we do here is we top load everything. I know some people talk about bottom loading and this and that and all that kind of stuff. It's, you know, that's awesome, good for them. If it works for them, then again, have nothing against it. But this is how we do things. This is what works for us. So we're gonna keep on doing it. So you clean that top edge, make sure nothing drips back in there. Again, this is just our first pass from our squeegee to clean this bad boy out. The top, the bottom, forward, backwards, get in those corners, wipe your outside and around the window also, because remember, sometimes as good as you are, sometimes that film will touch out here, and you want to be able to keep the contamination down as much as possible. So again, second squeegee. It's inside out. Take our conqueror tool, go down to the corners. Boom, boom. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and spray up into these corners from inside out, inside out. So then that way, whenever you do spray it, if there's anything in here, it pushes it out that way, inside out. Light mist around there. We'll get our film. If I could get this going here. Get our film here. Again, we're top loading, so we're not removing any panels, removing any door seals, nothing like that. Just straight going in there and finessing it in there to get a nice, decent install. So I don't know if anybody has noticed, but I do use a glove on my left hand. You know, just in case sometimes, unfortunately, you know, when handling it, whenever you do handle it with a bare hand, make sure it's always down at the edges. So what we're doing here is getting our tops lined up, get our top edge lined up nice and close. You know, with these computer cut programs, or this plotter programs, you can get a very nice edge. You know, again, hand cutters, plotters, blah, 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 all that stuff. I hand cut for years. I can hand cut a car. You know, I have no problem doing it if my plotter goes down. But as far as for, you know, having things move along, I prefer a plotter. So then, you know, here we go, lined up our edge. squeegee it out, get it tacked down. You go from the inside out. Again, make sure your corners are in there. Make sure your corners are all lined up and good to go. Go around the top edge. So now we're going to get started on this bottom, on the bottom half. We'll go ahead and spray that down real quick. Take your squeegee that little bottom part a little bit, just make sure in case there's any contaminants or anything like that. Roll it down again. Pull our liner off. Spray our film. So whenever we see those pinches right there, you don't want to pull straight from that pinch because then that'll create a crease. We got another one over here. What you want to do is you want to pull down and out from the middle. That will release the pinch naturally and basically let it lay down and go right into place. See how when I pulled that laid down and now it's going in there. Same thing from over here. Pull out. Now it flipped basically over, turned around. Now you take this little spatula tool, stick it right behind the seal, go all the way down there. Take your fingers, while you're pulling the seal, slide that bad boy right in there. You're good to go. Again, spray it a little bit more. Make sure you have some slip on that window. Squeegee, top, bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom. Always making sure your squeegee strokes are half overlapping the other one. You know, try to get, again, as much moisture as you can out of there. That bad boy. Take what is our contour tool, right for those edges. Again, shove it in there. Come around the bottom, get that extra moisture. Same thing, bottom, get that extra moisture. One more time. And then, my second and third pass, I just like to go side to side. You know, in case I didn't catch anything right up there. Push it all the way out to the edges. Then I just bring my contour, or whatever contour, whatever this is, and then just go all around your edges. Good to go. Clean this bad boy off. And off to the passenger side. I mean to the driver's side. Passenger driver's side.